26 left. Trip, $9 trip. got her smoking that cigarette, man. Dude just parks right there and moves away. Parks right there and goes in. Man, pickup spots right here, and that's where it looks like they might be at. Maybe I should go around there. Go around there. No way they're out here in the rain. No way they're out here in the rain. Come on now. Let me call them. Maybe maneuver sucker. She has a bag. Blair?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
somebody
he is.
sit in front.
Can you pop the trunk?
Yes, ma'am.
Please, thank you.
Oh yeah. So like with an umbrella. I'm gonna take up this space.
well, like, till we can't. They won't stand like with an umbrella. They'll have to find like. There's just some of them had like tents, like pop-up tents, and then you try to find like under an awning.
Hi, so this is Magna. I had a reservation at 11:15 with you guys today. I just wanted to push it to 11:30 for 3 people. Okay, awesome. Thank you. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, no problem back there.
Oh, all good? Yes. Okay, reset. I push it back.
I guess that's why the ponchos are so essential.
Yeah. I know, like, we're doing a research and it like rains 1/3 of the year in Houston.
Oh.
Yeah. So like, oh, that'll be good. You know the ponchos.
I didn't realize that. I thought of bringing an umbrella just for the sun because I'm so pale.
It works both ways. It was actually really great yesterday. It like rained for maybe 10 minutes. Gone. Today it's like completely different.
Oh my gosh. Great my Uber driver all the way out here. He was
You had a crazy Uber driver?
Straight.
Yeah.
Right.
he was so sweet.
Oh,
and
shit.
What is this?
Oh yeah, I think this is a construction zone. I think this was like an old gas station.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Then they we got it. Okay. Be careful over there.
Well, my name is Chris. I'm your driver and recording for our safety.
Okay. Hey Chris.
Hello.
That is a pretty clear camera.
Yeah, it's Galaxy 24 Ultra. It records both ways.
Oh,
You can move that around. It also records in 4K. It records in like that. It records in 4K, but it just the front it records in 8K. I haven't even seen 8K TV, so but it shows in 8K. So.
We're in Brooklyn.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we're all remote at Cambridge. And you're in the DC area?
Yeah, I'm in Maryland, kind of between DC and
I went to UMD.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why?
I was like, I know. Well, I grew up in Connecticut, and then I remember I applied to all city schools, and then saw the Maryland campus, and I was like, this is beautiful. This is like a college experience.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you're a Terp?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Where you Terp? What?
I graduated in 2009.
Oh, I graduated 2008.
Oh my god.
We were there at the same time.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's cool.
Wow.
It's a
Such
very
a
big
small
school,
world.
so.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like I ended up having like, all my friends were like mostly out-of-state folks. It's like everyone that's in the States, I'm gonna start in state grad.
What's your major in psychology?
And German.
Yeah. I don't remember any German.
No.
Hardly anything.
birthday once in Chicago. I was like, this is the worst idea ever.
When is your birthday?
In March.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it'll be, not that cold as New York. It was cold. Very windy.
March what?
March 24th.
I mean, that is like, you don't know. There's been St. Patrick's
Exactly.
Day where we're sitting outside drinking. There's been St. Patrick's Day in snow boots.
Yeah, so I was like, well, it was definitely in snow. So that was that year. So, but I do love the deep dish pizzas and
People like don't realize about Chicago, I think, is like, but there are literally beaches right there. Like,
Yes.
there's no other city where you have like, I would go to work downtown, go to the beach, and go home.
that's
Like,
cool.
in New
beautiful,
York, I
yeah.
can see the water, but I can't. Like, you're not allowed to touch it.
Yeah. It's just the lunch rush traffic. This I was just telling them, Houston has like 4 rush hours. Like the morning, this like mid-lunch, whatever, and then the early, people get in out at 3 and it doesn't end till like 6:30. So.
Yeah, Houston is crazy.
I passed by yesterday on the way to the hotel was that Joel Osteen.
I saw that too.
Oh, the church,
Wow.
yeah.
It's right here on the
it's
left
right
side.
there.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll see it.
Just like crazy you can have it that big.
Is that like an actual church or is it like the office?
It's a old
Their
basketball
church.
stadium. It's a
Oh my
basketball
gosh.
stadium.
That big?
Yeah, the Rockets used to play there.
And here's where the accident was. Because the driver kept being like, oh, after this merge area, then it clears up. And then he's like, well, after this accident, then it clears up. And then I just kept being slow. I was like, it's okay.
But I like to stay about this far behind the car, so
Oh,
no
yeah.
accidents here.
Yeah.
I know you were stuck behind some traffic because of an accident this morning. Yeah. Whenever it rains, everyone just like, just to go bit crazy over here.
And your highway, these freeways are bananas. Like these
I know.
6
Like,
lanes.
yep.
I'm not used to this at all.
Huge. I think they're still like working on extending some of these, like making them bigger. Yeah.
And it's like all this work like on a bridge.
And so like if we go like 20 minutes from the office on that side, it's like all the energy people, It's called the energy corridor. It's like a lot of office buildings you'll see. It's all about like oil and gas, energy.
Oh my gosh.
Cool.
I went the opposite direction. I was like, oh, wellness, like healing, graping. No.
No, oil and gas, yes.
Pretty cool. Look up in Texas.
Yeah. Love that.
If you go to Austin though, you'll find that a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah. I don't know if this is a fun fact, but apparently Houston is the fastest sinking city. That's like, this is not a fun fact. It's like, we do like trivia once a week with the team.
Oh, I love trivia.
It's sitting on bios. It's all bios.
Yes. It's like a fishbowl.
Bio city.
Yeah.
Oh, so they just like filled it in
Yeah.
and then built on top of it?
I don't know. I mean, it's such an old city. Who knows? But it's surrounded by the sea. I think the drainage system is so old.
Is it? I have no idea.
I was just thinking I have zero clue where in Texas I am right now.
If you go like an hour, you'll see like Galveston.
There goes the
There's
church right there.
There you go.
Is his name in
around
big
this
enough
side.
letters or what?
I think it's pretty
That
big.
must be-
Yeah. How far is Galveston?
Is that like 30 miles maybe.
Wow. Magna, where are you trying to road trip to that we haven't gotten the update on?
I think it's okay if it's in Texas, but we've had trouble with other states.
Yeah.
I know we tried to get Memphis the other day. I think we put in the request a bit last minute.
Yeah.
I think I would love to go. I sent a bunch of locations. Let me look it up. I don't know if you guys have any vendors in Atlanta or Oklahoma. Like,
Are you in Atlanta now? With Threshold, at one point they were, and there's also like might be some rules around like the relationship with that local humane society, like Atlanta Humane, and oh, another market that's like that is like Miami is hard to go to.
yeah.
The local humane.
So the guys are pretty open to go wherever, you know. So
Yeah.
I think
Would that still be an issue with the brand change?
I think it's more because of the chapters, the local chapters. That's what we've been having. That they have to get the approval from them, right?
Yeah, and actually I don't know. I guess it's a question for you, Rachel, to see if like, you know, some of it was. But I imagine that you're still working with those local humane societies. Or no, like it was like a, like I know Atlanta was doing their own canvassing, so it was like let's not step on anyone's toes, and we need your like the locals buy-in in order to like do all the legislative work that you're doing. So it was like to maintain that relationship.
Yes.
Has that changed with the name change? Maybe like there's less confusion, so that is a bit more open.
Yeah, I think we were trying to get like Tulsa, Oklahoma City because it's not too far, you know. New Orleans.
They can't do Oklahoma because it's not there.
Yes.
I know, I mean, from the main world, like
Yes, you know.
there's no representative to get that okay.
Little Rock, that's like less than 6 hours for us.
New Orleans.
New Orleans, yeah.
Does it matter how, like I think of New Orleans as being like very busy and tourist oriented. Is it more expensive to canvas in those areas or does it not
I think we a bit more because we do pay for like, you know, the accommodations and stuff. But usually the guys perform high numbers on these road trips, so they love going on them.
So these would be they would be this team going.
Yes.
Yeah. And you'll kind of see, like, as she gives us some sites for the day, and there's going to be limitations of what we'll go to because, like, they do have to send guys kind of, like, far out. It's all about finding this territory.
Yeah.
And so now they've, like, you'll work to, like, build your list of sites so that you have certain territory, but then you have to make sure you're always resting in it. Like, you can't go back to that same site every day. So part of, like, the strategy in resting the sites is also allowing these trips outside of market, where then, like, that's new territory that hasn't been touched, so it's not really saturated. It allows the ones here to rest, and like she said, there it's like usually we see on average like a 30% lift in volume by letting teams like go on trips because it's like I think it's a lot around like the unsaturated areas. It's
Right.
like we're like, what are you doing here? Stop and chat.
We've done trips with you guys before.
Yeah, so we have trips. Some of them are like, I think a lot does go back to like the chapter relationship. So like right now, it was actually a really big challenge for us when we were in New York because the teams wanted to trip, and then if you go outside of like, they are often going to, you know, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and it's like just so like the small states where then they're trying to get like a lot of different permissions. So at least in Texas, we know bigger state. We have that one state rep. We can go to like a good chunk of the major cities in Texas.
Yes, even here we were able to go to Corpus, right, and then the small cities, but we haven't been able to do it in Austin and Dallas. I don't know if you guys have vendors there.
Are you still in Austin and Dallas?
Definitely not Austin.
No.
great city. Austin's a
So-
great city.
And people are great. Like the business trips always we went on, you know, sometimes we always it's great. So if there's nothing in Austin, we would love to go. Especially because it's so close by too.
Yeah. How close is it?
It's like 2.5 hours. Yeah.
Like it would be good to know if you're still in Dallas, like where we could potentially, like I get like a lot of times it's like don't step on the toes of the other vendors. But if they were if they were in Dallas only doing malls, if we were gonna go in the street, there'd be like no overlap. Maybe that's something to explore.
That'd be pretty awesome at all. I feel like that would be good.
It's like maybe yeah, maybe at the time I don't know, it might have been asked several times, but or maybe it was because of that's the capital, isn't it?
What,
Yeah.
Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that's
was like
the
maybe they were in the legislation.
Oh, that
But it's
Maybe.
more dead when, like right now, between the school sessions.
Mm.
'Cause I usually drive in Austin, and it's
Yeah.
dead right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't asked for Austin yet because I thought there was another vendor, but I can definitely try. Because
I mean, I can double check to make
Yeah.
sure we're not there. I just
Mhm.
haven't heard anything about it. So
Yeah. It's like if the state senate's in, I know
Mhm.
sometimes they'll say no because it's like too
Mhm.
they're trying to pass
Campaigny,
legislation.
Right, right.
But that's
Yeah.
yeah, I'd say put some dates on that request and
Okay. I'll actually resend the some of the markets, see if something's changed.
yeah. I know that Rachel on our team has been keeping a list, but if there's anything
Mm-hmm.
like new and some of them the outcome's not gonna change.
Mm-hmm.
But it could be good to like do a check-in of like what are the other where are the other vendors,
Mm-hmm.
what could be potentially be open.
Right. Well, I will follow up with that because I'm like ideally if it's closer it's better for
Right.
the road trips,
Right.
so the guys don't get too tired driving for like a whole day.
is it like drive in and drive out same day?
No. So we usually like do like a whole week. So they drive out Sunday, stay there Saturday, and come back by Saturday.
And it's like places like Dallas, we have other teams in Dallas, so like they can go and network with those teams and build best practices. Because even though they may represent different causes, there's so much about like the fundamentals of fundraising and canvassing that you can like learn from each other.
We are almost here. This is like, what is it? This is Midtown or Montrose area? It's like
It says Montrose.
Montrose, yeah. This is like the Montrose, like the happening area of Houston. There's like a lot of new restaurants, nightlife. So
These are like these are apartments.
I think,
Like-
yeah, I think so. Yeah. Houston is
Like
a,
residences.
yeah. Houston has like some, yeah. There's a lot of oil and gas money.
Yeah.
So you'll see like you're driving and you'll see a random Bentley right next to you. It's like, or a Rolls. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, cool.
Well, it's like the taxes. You have like that.
Mhm.
Or just my cousin in Dallas was talking about how like just like the rate of more luxury cars
Mhm.
in Texas
Is it like less or more?
is high
It's
because
high.
like then if you're not paying like the income of like your paying all the taxes. There's less taxes in the Northeast.
Okay.
So take that money and get yourself
Bentley.
yeah.
This is good. Thank you so much.
Of course. Let me help get the bag out the back.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have to carry that.
gas is way higher downtown. $3. He was trying to tell me which way to go. Trying to tell me which way to go. Waymo can't drive over here in the H. Oh, you know what? Instead of waiting here, Mosley Long. Oh shit. Maybe not. Maybe not. There's no entry, no exit. Stuck behind that truck. way though, for sure. Oh, there she is. There she is. Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm all right. Morgan, right?
Yeah.
All right.
First of all,
Yes,
it's gross out.
ma'am.
God, I gotta go to the Astros game this weather.
Well, look, it's gonna be closed at least.
I hope so. It better. Say some weird Houston shit and leave it open. Our boys can play in this weather. I don't know about the other teams.
Well, that might be an advantage for us.
I don't even know who they're playing. Do you know?
Nuh-uh. I don't keep up until the playoff time comes.
Yeah. It's a waste of time otherwise.
Yeah, it's a lot of games.
Yeah. Astros.
Thought the thing was gonna recalibrate.
The Athletics.
The A's. Well, my name's Chris. I'm your driver. Recording for RC.
What?
So my name is Chris, and I'm your driver. I'm recording for our safety.
Yay.
What, that Biggio's is Craig Biggio's restaurant or what?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Or they named it after him. But I'm pretty sure it's his. I'm pretty sure. It's like the only place to go, I think. There's like an Italian place, but downtown is.
Downtown's always dead out downtown. Not that many
I
cars.
know.
Not that many cars because the buses don't go downtown anymore. don't think that's gonna happen.
I just got back from Florida where it was sunny and beautiful.
It rained hard last night. Not this night, the night before.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard. I was supposed to come home Memorial Day, and then like the flight kept getting delayed, so we just stayed an extra night. And I'm glad because I heard airport closed at like 10 o'clock or something.
Yeah, it rained for like a good 4 or 5 hours hard.
Oh,
That's why the grass is so green right now.
yeah, right. No, at least the rain somewhat cooling things off. But then it'll just be humid and disgusting tomorrow.
Go.
Houston drivers are the worst.
Yeah, but you should be in that lane if you're gonna turn.
I
that
know.
way.
And some people don't know how to drive downtown. There's a lot of one-ways.
Yeah. At least most people go slow downtown.
Yeah, that's true.
Most.
That's because they're most likely to hit something.
Yeah.
If they don't. Someone or something.
Downtown is dead, though. I think it's always dead.
Yeah.
There's not that many.
People are in their offices.
Yeah.
Nobody's out in this rain. Or in the tunnels. to the stadium in the rain.
It's not that far, is it?
It's a good 2 blocks. I'll melt.
No, don't say that. I have a bag I've been using to put over my
you're
head.
sweet. No, I'll be fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah, because
I got a hat on. I'll be at a baseball game anyway. They don't need to be looking at me. Look at the field. This is good. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
ma'am. You have a good one, ma'am.
So, be safe, okay?
You too, ma'am. Caroline. $5 ride. Yeah, you gotta know how to drive downtown, man, because the streets are one way. The streets are one way, so. Mr. Joseph?
Yes, sir. Thank you for the ride.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the hail.
Of course. You ever been there?
Yeah, once.
Like 25 years ago. It was a great spot to go. There was, because like back in the day, there was nothing really going on down here. But then Sambuca was going to happen. So people, like if you're going downtown, you got to go to Sambuca. Now there's enough going on where it's kind of changed a little bit.
My name's Chris. I'm your driver. I'm recording for ours.
Sweet.
Well, me, I'm all right. Enjoying this rain.
It's great. Hey, we need it though, so
Man, it rained hard the other night, though, man.
it sure did.
I was out here, too, and
Shit.
then it started saying one of my tires was going flat. I said, oh, nah, wrong time for this.
It's always at the worst time, you know?
Then I go air it up one tire, then I get back in the car. More of them are low, so I got it all wet, man. It's gonna be on the left-hand side, right?
Yes, sir.
There's this thing on YouTube. It was one of these cameras, and like the super driver was there, and this girl came in and got in and shut the door real fast and was like, "Go, go, go!" And then you hear shots in the background, and he's like, "What the?" It's this old black dude. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, it was in Florida. The driver was trying to kick somebody out the car. They didn't want to get out. She pulled a pistol out. She went to jail for that.
I bet. I was about to say, I bet this camera picks up some wild stuff, but
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm trying to avoid these car wrecks, man.
I hear you.
Yeah, but the craziest thing was probably I was in Austin and I heard the emergency vehicle and I'm looking for them and they're on the access road coming our way and the policeman was chasing somebody coming the wrong way and then they tried to go up the exit ramp and the policeman crashed them and he jumped out, pulled out the gun, and I was like, oh shit.
And you're sitting there watching all that?
Yeah, because I got over so they could do what they're gonna do,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, exactly.
And the guy tried to go up the exit ramp because over there in Austin it goes, the exit ramp goes right to the light, and so he crashed him. He jumped out the car. I said, oh shit. I said, man, we're in the line of fire. Let me move, man, because I thought he was gonna start shooting him.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that mix.
Nah, because you know he's gonna shoot a whole bunch of times.
Yeah.
But he didn't shoot. I guess he waited for the other ones to come because it was right there, right by the police station. I don't know what was wrong with that person. But the policeman saved his life because if he would have went up that exit ramp, he would have died, man.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The question is if he would have took somebody with him.
Exactly.
But the policeman didn't save his life just to kill him, I guess, you know. But I believe it was a state trooper because he had khaki on khaki, but he was in a all black Explorer. So that's probably the craziest thing I've seen.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and the dude I had in the car, he was from Portugal, so I know if he's not used to seeing guns, he's not used to seeing that. That's the first time I ever seen something like that. But the majority of collisions I've been in, there's somebody backing up into me. That happens a lot. And almost all Uber drivers being hit at the light. All of them that I know been hit at the light.
Hey, what's up, man? No, we're pulling up right now in our Uber, so we're good with either one. Wherever you're at, just stay there. All right, we're walking in. We'll be there in like 1 minute. All right, see ya. And right in here is perfect. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Let me try to.
If you want to slide out this side again.
Yeah, that'll be best.
Awesome.
You have a good one, fellas.
Yep.
I get the door taken off. Have a good one, man.
Yeah, you too. What are you honking at? $52.07. I don't want to get back on the freeway, man. Looks like I might have to try to avoid it. I'm gonna try to catch Fanny to the medical center. Nationals playing the day game or what? It's crazy if they are. Get out your wings. Y'all go ahead and go to that game. New clip, y'all.